Okay, guys. I've been thinking a lot about the future of this channel as far as my career here. I think I want this to be educational, as educational as possible. Because my portfolio, as you know, my portfolio is doing very well, very, very well, which was one of the first goals of my channel. But with the time left, I think I think what I want to do is continue shining light on these startup companies. Well, Gevo wishes it was a startup, but start companies like Gevo, Hylian, Nikola. And they're all not great. And I want my time left to be to shine a light on these companies for good or for ill. And that's what I'm going to do. Gevo right now is my target. I'm still very I don't know if I'm saying I'm bullish anymore. I'm kind of in the middle, but we'll see. But my goal will be to shine a light on Gevo until until Net Zero 1 releases and it does well, or it goes straight to hell. But either way, I'm going to cover Gevo all the way until the end, no matter what happens. It will not. This is not a To The Moon channel. This is not an anti-Gevo channel. We will shine a light. We will shine a light on Gevo, whether it does well or whether it does not well, whether it doesn't do well. And today, these earnings, they did not do well. No, this was not a good earnings. I don't know. Like the poll, I had a poll that said Gevo's earnings were fine and not fine. I don't know where the fine part comes in. You can't miss earnings like that. You cannot miss revenue like this and have this. That's not fine. That's not fine at all. Now I did earning APS is fine, is okay. And just so you know, we are not giving a pass with Gevo as far as earnings and revenue. We are not doing that anymore. They're excluded from that. They're excluded from me overlooking that. No, this is important. Now, they did mention it was because of some, I guess, delays, lower sales from the LCFS project. It's a government thing. Which, surprise, they trusted the government and it didn't go through. They actually trusted the government on a thing and they didn't deliver as much as they thought. Imagine that. Imagine my shock. Now, this right here is a Q&A. I guess a paraphrase of the two questions that matters most: the loan. And then the acquisition of Red Trail Energy. The easy one, and it closes in early 2025. And then we'll see how great this acquisition actually is. Because I'm having trouble. I don't know about you. I'm having trouble taking Gevo at their word. They've been they're doing really well at setting things up. They're really good at setting things up. Like with the getting all the customers on the contract with the net zero, they did really good. But as far as them actually paying off and actually performing, the last time they did that significantly was the RNG plant. They did really good with that. And then middle of 2023, yeah, you know what happened. Speaking of what happened, the loan. Well, this Patrick said it survived administration changes, but didn't go into detail. Apparently, they can't, which does kind of scare me. So we have to take them at their word. We are going to get the money. Now, they did say by the end of the year. We'll see if they hold true on that. We'll see. Also, we'll see how long it takes them to get the money. Now that what's happening is happening. So this is a good test to see how good Gevo is at their word. Well, and also the Biden administration. We'll see what happens. But so far, like what we were hoping for is something more concrete, something that shows us that this survives administration changes. But we didn't really get any of that. So balance sheet doesn't look very good either. The assets to liabilities. Their cash. They are burning through their cash. Man, I really hope that this net zero thing pays off, because if they keep delaying it, in a few years, not now, but in a few years, they may stand a good chance of facing some real financial problems. But they do have enough to stay the course for now. But the assets to liabilities, those are both looking very terrible compared to last year. Now, maybe you guys can tell me how I'm wrong, but I'm just not seeing how these earnings were good or even average. To me, I think the Gevo earnings were slightly below average. Not terrible by any means, but not great. And I really wanted a lot more assurance with the Net Zero 1 loan. Unless I decide to take Gevo at the word, which I'm having a harder time doing. One of my commenters talked about the construction site for Gevo for Net Zero 1 being an empty lot, and they even removed the job trailer. So that's not very good at all. So, tell me how I'm wrong. And also, if you made it this far, later this year, when Hylian releases Carno, I may start covering that. if you're interested in hearing about that, once that happens, let me know. But anyways, take care, have a great day, and eat your vegetables.